Music Stage. So from Sam Kim, Paul Kim, Chen, BTS up to Brie, he's a next generation pop artist actively promoting his friendship with K-pop stars of various genres. Today for Music Stage, a super versatile musician, lyric writing, composing, producing skills, the new singer-songwriter is Neve joining us in the studio. That's probably the best intro we've ever done here on Super K-pop. Neve, hello, please say a big hello to our Super K-pop listeners.
Thank you for having me, everybody. Hello, how are you guys doing?
It's Neve with us, hello. And do you know what? It's my first time meeting Neve, and we've got masks on, but it's okay. We'll get to know each other well today.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be fun. Neve is with us, guys. Of course, first time here on Super K-pop. Tell us how you feel meeting all the international fans.
Oh my God, I'm always thankful, grateful that people actually take their time to, hear me talking and then see me. Grateful.
Yeah. It's going to be fun today. But you've been here before, so it's comfortable.
Yeah. Comfortable than the place that I, go for the very first time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, as I said, guys, I'm super excited about Neve joining us. There's a couple of reasons why I'm excited. But he's Neve, you're actually starting your full-fledged music activities in Korea this year. But before your official debut, you've been involved with some massive Korean artists, guys. I mean, these are huge. You've been involved with, let's have a look here, EXO, Chen, Paul Kim, 정세훈. That was 비가 온대 그날처럼 when it rains.
Right.
I mean, there's just so many people that you've been involved in. It must have been nice being involved with people like that, right? Is there a musician you're working with these days? What?
There are a few. I mean, they're in preparation for their next single or next album. Can't give the names yet. It's just not just there for them.
Yeah.
But there are many. Not too many, but there are some artists that I'm working with.
Fantastic. Paul Kim used to come here for about 1 year as a guest on my show. So
really?
Paul Kim's like family for us. So. Thanks for giving him some good music and stuff, man.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, let him know. Is there okay, so you can't give us names. What about, is there a K-pop star that you really want to work with someday that you've never worked with before?
Oh my God. Well, I mean, Sam Kim was one of the artists that I really wanted to work with. But, I worked with him and then produced one song with him. So I think I made my dream.
Lovely. So no more new dreams?
Oh, my God. There are a few artists that I'm working with that are from K-pop star.
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's why I can't give the name yet.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Yeah.
but that was like a wish come true for you, yeah? Okay, lovely. So I'm excited, listeners, about all this stuff coming up. Neve's been very busy. Excellent. As I said, you have been super busy because you got some great news. Digital single released. So after your debut single, which was Like a Fool with Sam Kim, we mentioned there, in April, new song. After 4 months, do you want to tell us about the new single, please, if you can? Bandages.
Well, it's called, the title of the album is called How Do I?
Yeah.
어떻게 아직도 이렇게. It's a song about, missing somebody when you really shouldn't. I'm sure everybody has that one of those experiences when you go out with somebody or, meet up with somebody and then, you get hurt, you get heartbroken.
Yeah.
And, she or he leaves you. And you feel like you shouldn't miss them, but then your brain tells you to, not to miss them, but then your heart it betrays you. And I just wanted to talk about that through the album. Yeah.
Brilliant. I've got to say, my brain and my heart, they're always fighting with each other. So I completely understand.
True.
This happens, I think, to so many people in life, doesn't it? I'm so excited about it. I mean, I do believe you'll be doing some live singing for us as well, right? Okay, I'm so excited about that as well. So do you know what? I think we should probably start with that. So you mentioned this song, 어떻게 아직도 이렇게, How Do I? You'll be doing that live first, yeah? Okay, so if you want to get ready for us, please, listeners, make sure that you keep your questions and messages and all of those coming in for Neve. I promise you we'll try to get through as many of those as we possibly can. But I think we should start the show off with some beautiful live music. So Neve is going to do this new single for us. It is called 어떻게 아직도 이렇게. How do I? Buddy, when you're ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
해와 달이 머리 위를 스칠 때 I try to move on, try to move on 유일했던 내 기억 속에 나도 I try to move on, try to move on 이미 어질러진 너와 나의 둘만의 세상 고장나버린 난 아직 멈춰있어 How do I miss you baby 어떻게 아직도 너를 이렇게 그리워해 I know I should move on I know I should go on How do I love again Just come back to me Just come back to me 기다리고 또 기다려도 I know 내겐 남은 기회는 없단 걸 Would you be with me if I said I miss you now 폰 안에 저장돼 있는 너의 이름은 나는 좀 아파 좀 많이 아파 이미 어질러진 너와 나의 둘만의 세상 고장나버린 난 아직 멈춰있어 How do I miss you baby 어떻게 아직도 너를 이렇게 그리워해 I know I should move on I know I should go on How do I love again Just come back to me Just come back to me Yeah Just come back to me Yeah Just come back to me How do I miss you baby 어떻게 아직도 너를 이렇게 그리워해 I know I should move on I know I should go on How do I love again Just come back to me Just come back to me Yeah Come back to me Just come back to me.
Oh my goodness me. Live in the studio, Neve with 어떻게 아직도 이렇게 How do I? And I've got to say, that's one of my favourite live performances we had here on Super K-Pop.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the comments coming in. Leon Taylor says, beautiful voice, Neve. I really enjoy your music. We got Samantha saying, wow, beautiful voice. Ella saying, amazing. Shirley saying, so talented. Night Racer, Sam is so lucky he got to hear Neve live. I'm next to Neve right now. I feel very lucky. I get to hear him right next to me. Lovely. And lots of hearts as well.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
Brilliant, brilliant. All right, guys, thanks for those comments. Keep those coming in, please. Right, so Neve, let's get to know you a little bit better. You debuted all the way in the US in 2018, so this is quite a while back, with Getaway. Before your activities in Korea, do you want to tell us a little bit about that experience?
Yeah. Well, I debuted in LA 2018 with the song called Getaway with an amazing artist featuring Jameson. And, you know, just wanted to make a nice debut, not like too much of a making much of a like hassle when it comes to debut. I remember when I first released that song, I was working. And then I got notified by my team that, hey, you made your official debut right now. It's on the internet. It's on everywhere.
Oh, wow.
And then I was working on different songs. And I'm like, I did. Okay, let's grab some beer.
Lovely.
Celebrate. I remember that.
Yeah.
And since then, you know, I've been releasing single by single, just talking about myself, talking about how I felt, and here I am.
Fantastic. Well, fantastic. You worked a little bit on different names as well, right? So so now obviously Neve, you've been composer, which is a part. You've been Brian back as well. So you've got all these different names as well. Well, why Neve? Why Neve?
Well, let me think. Well, Neve, you are supposed to pronounce it as naive. Originally in Urban Dictionary, it means being cool without having to say cool. Means, you know, I got that as, I understood it as, you don't have to be cool to be, you know, really cool. You can just be yourself. And then it touched me. So I was like, okay, let's go with NIve. I just wanted to use that stage name. But then I thought naive sounded a little too close to naive. So I didn't want to sound like that. So I was like, let's go with either Neve or Neve. And Neve sounded too try. So I was like, let's go with Neve.
I like it. It's a cool meaning behind it as well, because you know, I think it's important as an artist to have a name which has good meaning to you as well. You've got a long history in music. I mean, going back to college, all the way at Mendes College of Music,
right,
way back in all the way in New York. You majored in clarinet, which is interesting. What led you going over to the US then?
Well, I mean, my life's been nomad. So meaning that I've been going back and forth between a lot of, 3 countries.
Where have you been then?
From Korea to Australia.
Yeah.
I used to live there for a couple of years. And then I moved to United States. My dad's work led me there. And from there on, I been moving back and forth between US and Korea.
Right.
So back and forth between Korea and LA. And it's been just like that. And then wherever music led me, I would just follow, just go with the flow. And now here I am.
Lovely. I mean, obviously in college, you did something very different to what you do. You're making music and singing and releasing it, but you did clarinets, which is interesting. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, actually, I was in 5th grade when my mom actually recommended me to, why don't you learn to play clarinet? Because at that time, I was losing my interest in playing piano, and my mom wanted to wanted me to play some kind of instrument just to make my life a little more fun. And then little did I know that became my major. I started treating it very seriously after since 9th grade.
Wow.
So
Your mom's because clarinet is quite a unique instrument, because I see lots of Korean people when they're kids, they learn violin, piano, cello, stuff like that, but clarinet's quite a unique one, isn't it? Mom's very cool. Good taste in music, I think. Good taste in music. Excellent. Right, well, I mentioned earlier that Neve has just been involved in some amazing songs, didn't I? So right, we're on to the next part of today's music stage. Of course, Neve is with us live here in the studio, listeners. We've had a great time talking about his all the amazing songs he's been involved in. It's been lots of fun. But I thought next up, we get to know you as a person a little bit better with what's called our Flex interview. Okay, so what we did before the show, we asked Neve to tell us about things maybe he's good at, maybe he wants to brag about through keywords or pictures. Let's have a look at those one by one. Now, I've got to say, there are no pictures. So obviously you don't like drawing pictures, right? It's okay. It's fine. It's better to do that. If you have no talent in drawing, it's better that way.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look. So the first one, allergic to puppies.
Yeah. I'm allergic to puppies. I love puppies.
That's so sad.
I'm not allergic to cats. But for some reason I am allergic to puppies, and I'm just like so sad. every time I want to touch puppy, it's just like I have to be mentally and physically prepared.
What happens?
I get the reddish skin, and then it get all itchy, and my eyes go red. Not crazy red, but then if I get too much of a contact.
That's really tough, man. Especially if you like puppies as well, but not cats.
No, not at all.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Because I've seen lots of people who are the opposite.
Right.
Because cats have crazy fur, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's very interesting.
I get buried by cat's fur, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
See, human beings, we're very complicated, listeners. Why this happens, nobody knows. I don't know, but that's quite sad. At least cats, you've still got cats in your life, maybe.
Yeah, I love cats too.
Yeah. All right, let's have a look here. We're gonna go to not a good cook.
Yeah.
You're not a good cook. I think did we ask you things you're good at, right?
Were there questions?
I like this. This is brilliant. This is my style. Things we're terrible at. Let's do that.
I don't know why I got that in a way.
I like it. It's good.
Awesome. But I mean, I'm not. As time goes by and then I get older and older, I am realizing that I am not good at a lot of things apart from music. I think I'm slowly becoming to be a believer that I'm just good at music.
Yeah.
I'm not good at anything other than writing or anything. Cause like I tried cooking and I just realized that you have to have talents when it comes to become a good cook. And no matter how I try, it doesn't vibe with me.
Do you enjoy it though, cooking?
I enjoy eating.
Same.
Well, I enjoy somebody cooking for me.
Yeah, because I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
I actually hate is a very strong word, but I hate cooking. Right, I find it so boring.
Right.
So I can't develop it into a skill.
Right.
It's just very boring. Yeah. What's your best? So even though you're bad, what's your worst dish? If you know what I mean. What have you tried?
Oh my god. Well, it was back in Australia. I tried to cook green curry.
Yeah. It sounds bad already.
Well, I mean,
green curry.
it was it tasted like bamboo.
Oh.
Tasted like bamboo. I remember it vividly because it was my the greatest attempt, my very first attempt and my last attempt, and then I just stopped from there.
Yeah, if you're tasting bamboo in your curry, you should probably stop. I think. Yeah, you made a good choice. Made a good choice.
I still don't know why it tasted like bamboo.
No, I'm trying to think, listeners. I don't know if you know anything about curry, listeners, but yeah, stick to music. As long as you're good at music, that's the most important thing, isn't it? All right, and let's have a look here. I'm shy. You don't seem that shy.
That's that's interesting. Just because I think I've come to one thing that I learned through life is how to embrace myself. So in a way, I can portray myself as the person I am to anybody else. But then if you dig deeper into how I am in real life, I am very shy. I am very, very, very shy.
Yeah.
In person, I've come to learn how to be confident to talk about myself or things that I know of. But then when it comes to things that I don't know of, I become extremely shy. I'm just like, hey.
Yeah, right. I understand. Yeah. So obviously in this environment, we're talking about your music and you, so you're comfortable. But for example, I don't know, if we're talking about cooking, then you might become shy, right?
I mean, it could, but because I know that I'm terrible at cooking,
you have something to.
I have something to say.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. What's the worst subject to talk about with you then?
Oh my god.
I don't know, like politics or
something like this. Some things like that I don't know of.
Yeah.
Then I would just freeze, become a tree.
That'll be so fun. We should do a politics special next time Neve comes to see us. We should do that and we'll have some fun. All right, brilliant. Okay, and let's have a look at this last one. It says love alone time. So you like being by yourself.
Yeah. People think that, just from the point that I seem like I hang out with a lot of artists or people. They misunderstand that I love the time being with a lot of people, which is not true. I just sometimes, I'm sure everybody has it, that everybody needs their alone time, and I adore it. And it's I get my therapy through being alone and then write music. Almost only from that. But I mean, there are moments that I really want to talk about things with different people, other artists, and then I get healed through that. But then most of the times, I just love being alone.
Yeah. What do you do apart from writing music when you're alone? What do you do?
See, that's the point. I get shy.
Yeah. You don't do. There's nothing. Only music.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good though.
I mean, like writing this on the board was one of the hardest things for me because I mean, it's very hard to
I know.
talk about anything other than music for me. But yeah, I tried.
It's okay. No other hobbies then? Exercising or?
Well, it's not on the board, but I hate exercise.
You hate
I know hate is a strong word. But
this is interesting.
Hate exercise.
Next time for Neve, we'll do a hates corner.
Oh my god,
that'll be brilliant. I
Please
hate this.
don't
I
get me
hate
wrong.
this. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll do it together. We'll do it together.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Sounds fun. Lovely. So literally obsessed with music, and that's what we love about Neve, obsessed with music. Excellent. Right. Well, and considering we just spoke about you doing music, we're lucky enough to have another live song, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us about the next live song you're going to sing for us?
Yeah, we talked about it a few minutes ago. It's called Getaway. It's my very first single that I released back in 2018 in LA. The song is basically about wanting to get away from the moment that we're in. We get stressed, or for some reason we get vulnerable or insecure, and then everybody needs their own time, and then get away from whatever they're going through. And then the song is basically about that, wanting to get away.
Perfect. Well, we love this song as well. I'm sure lots of our listeners will know it. Neve's going to sing for us live in the studio, Getaway. Listeners, make sure you keep your questions and messages coming in. After this, we'll try to fit in some more if we can. But for now, Neve, are you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
It's 6 in the morning and I still can't sleep. These voices in my head just won't let me be. Yeah. With every breath that I take, I feel bitterness. Somewhere I know in my heart I'll find happiness. Eventually it'll come to me, and suddenly I'll be gone, I'll be gone, I'll be gone. Making my getaway somewhere between space and time. So don't try to run from me. I swear I'll be back home tonight. Days like this come every once in a while. We take it for granted, it's so juvenile, and I'm so sick of it. and I'm so sick of it. I'll be gone. Yeah. With every breath that I take, I feel bitterness. Somewhere I know in my heart I'll find happiness. Eventually it'll come to me, and suddenly I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. Making my getaway somewhere between space and time. So don't try to look for me. I swear I'll be back home tonight. With every breath that I take, I feel bitterness. Somewhere I know in my heart I find happiness. Eventually it'll come to me, and suddenly I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. Making my getaway somewhere between space and time. So don't try to look for me. I swear I'll be back home tonight. Oh, let me get away. Let me get away, baby. Let me get away. Let me get away. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Love it. Getaway live in the studio by Neve, everybody. And I'm sure everyone around the world right now listening are putting their hands together for you. That was incredible. Thank you so much, buddy. I mean, we've had so many people. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Just fabulous. Steph Tan says, fabulous as always, Neve. New fan Samantha says, here from Australia as well. So lots of amazing comments coming in for you there.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Some quick fire questions from our listeners, okay? Very quickly. Choice on Peru. How old were you when you wrote your first song?
15.
15. Wow, very young indeed. Excellent. Rob from the Philippines just says, thank you for your good songs. Can I request a birthday greeting? It's my birthday on Sunday.
Happy birthday. What's the name?
Rob.
Rob. Happy birthday. Do I look there? Where do I look? Anyways.
No, it's somewhere here.
Somewhere. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great birthday on Sunday.
Fantastic. Lynn Tail from Singapore. Right, last question. What concept, what kind of music are you going to do for your next single?
Pretty much similar to what I've always been doing. I mean, the song, more so than the genre, I'm sure it's going to be all about what I really wanted to talk about. So it's going to be very personal, as always.
Perfect.
So.
Looking forward to it, man. Well, dude, unfortunately, it's a shame. We've run out of time for today. I've had such a good time talking to you and listening to your amazing music at the same time. How was it for you?
Thank you. No, you make me feel very comfortable.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
It's
for being amazing. I felt great being on the show. And, I hope to come back. Let's talk about things about that we hate.
Hate corner. We've got to do the hate corner. There's so many different things that we need to do. So, hopefully we'll see Neve again very, very soon indeed. When's the next music maybe coming out?
Very soon. I'm thinking about end of October, but we're going to have to see. But ASAP.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so looking forward to that. Neve, thank you very much for joining us. It was a pleasure and a blessing to listen to this man's voice today. I'm sure all of our listeners will agree. And we'll see you next time, yes?
Yes.
Brilliant. All right. Thank you so much to Neve there, listeners. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And I thought what we'd do is we'd send Neve out with another song. This is another one of his songs, actually. This one is called Tide. And Neve, thank you very much.
Thank you.